goddamn light. Oh, there. Hello, guys. This week, we said we were gonna do a Q&A with your questions, and we asked you to give us questions on Discord, and damn, we got a lot of good questions. We recorded a little session where I answer your questions, and I put it on a memory card, but I can't remember where the hell I put it. I also need to be a bit careful because, as you know, the world is overrun by monsters and demons. That's not good for me, that's not good for anyone. What is this? Why do I even own this? Why do I have this in my basement? I knew I put it somewhere here, but I can't really see exactly where. This will kill you. Oh! I found it! Haha! Okay, let's pop this little bastard in the camera. See you guys later.
Oh, hello, Pontus. I would love for you to answer my questions.
I'm ready when you are.
Where did the inspiration for R.E.P.O come from?
Believe it or not, but R.E.P.O actually started out as a single-player horror game.
Okay.
Many may think the obvious inspiration comes from a certain game, but that's not how it actually was. And we will provide more details on this in a future video where we will deep dive into how R.E.P.O came to be. Oh God!
Will there be challenges added to the game?
We can never promise any feature, but I will say that we do have challenge room written down as something we want to add to the game.
But will there be achievements? And if you may, what kind?
Yes, we will see what kind of achievements those will be. We were talking about one achievement being touching every enemy, like grabbing them, but that's just one of many possibilities of achievements.
Now, will there be new monsters?
Yes, good sir, there will be more monsters. And we will play around even more with fun ways they interact with players. We will try to make each enemy unique and fun in its own way. And trust me, we have many ideas.
Also, I never wanted the Rugrat to have a diaper. I was sick one day, and I came back to the office, and it had a diaper and a tooth.
Will there be a bestiary for the monsters?
This is something that would be fun. We wanted to do that for our previous game, Voidigo, but never had time to add it. It's like one of those things that you can easily be postponed with when you're a small team because you want to focus on the more meaty stuff, such as items and enemies. But it is a fun idea, and it could add a lot to the experience, so we will certainly consider it.
Will the lore be explored? I mean, who is Taxman? What am I? Why am I?
This is a common question that we hear a lot, and yes, there is lore. There is a lot of lore that we haven't really made public yet. And the reason for that is that we want the lore to be discovered and explored by you, the players. All questions will be answered, but you will have to put some effort into it. You will have to search and puzzle things together yourself.
Will the game be translated into other languages? Obrigado.
Yes, but it won't happen until we've released 1.0 of R.E.P.O, basically when we've left early access. And this is because we want to be able to quickly release updates while in early access without having to translate it every time.
Are there any early scrapped concepts you could show us?
Yeah, as I mentioned before, R.E.P.O was a single-player cleaning game, so here's some footage of that. Yes, you were a man cleaning Headman Manor, trying to avoid Headman. It was nice, but far from what R.E.P.O is now.
Plushies? Merch? I mean, I want merch, dude.
That would be so fun, but the main issue is that we're kinda new to success. It's been very weird lately. I mean, we're so happy with all the love we're getting and so many people enjoying R.E.P.O, but it's been so weird for us with this type of success. And we don't want to half-ass anything, we want to do it properly, and if the day comes when we do merch, we will let you know.
Will there be cosmetics in R.E.P.O? Because I feel ugly.
Yes, we want to add cosmetics, for free of course, and it's gonna be tied to the progression, and we're still trying to figure out how to do it in the most fun way possible, so bear with us.
Will there be VR support? Because frankly, I wanna feel like I'm inside of the real world.
It's not currently planned because we're sort of focusing on making the PC version of the game as good as possible. So when we release R.E.P.O out of early access version 1.0, we will start to look into stuff like that, VR and other things.
When will we get the sex update?
Ooh. Ooh. Why do I do this? I do like Robe does when he comes chasing you. I don't know why I did that. I have no idea. What is wrong with me?
For how long will R.E.P.O be in early access?
I think on Steam we said 6 to 12 months. And we wrote that because if R.E.P.O would have failed completely, we would try to make it as good as possible in 6 months. But now that you've all given us the opportunity to make R.E.P.O as good as possible, we are committed to work on it for at least 12 months before going to 1.0.
Will the game come to consoles? And will there be cross-play?
This is one of the things that, as previously mentioned, we will look into this once we've gone out of early access. And as with crossplay, we don't really have any experience with that, but yeah, once we get closer to the real release, so to speak, we will look into this.
Will there be communication between broken and living semi-bots? Because I miss my grandpa.
We actually had a plan for a game mechanic that would allow this, but we want to keep it a secret for now because we're not sure if we're gonna add it, but be aware that it has crossed our minds.
Will there be Mac compatibility in R.E.P.O? For me?
This might be easier to do than a console version, but we don't know. We're completely new to this. We have maybe it's super hard, maybe it's super easy. We have no idea. So let's just say that we will look into it. And yes, I know I sound like a politician that tries to avoid to answer every question, but I think I do a good job. I think I do.
Will there be more color options for players, like a color wheel, for example?
More ways to customize your semibot will be added. A color wheel would be more sleek than our current color blobs, but we need to make sure that whatever we add will also work on gamepad. Because we want R.E.P.O to have full gamepad support in the future.
As the developers, how good are you at your own game?
Well, not to brag, but I would say that we are up there. We are in the top tier of R.E.P.O players.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, that's...
Yeah, alright, I hope that answered some of your questions. I really hope so, otherwise maybe I don't get paid, who knows. Anyway, oh god, time to leave!
Well, those are all the questions for now. And how are you feeling? You feeling handsome for me?
I don't feel so good.